The biggest problem, and I think the most promising potential solution, is to bring worlds together that work on the basis of very different mental models, that in the clash of these mental models might come up with something that we've never seen before, but that could be, that could be impactful in a way that we never imagined. You need dedicated resources. Mobilizing funds after the thing starts, 9 months in our case, is not effective. You need to create a pool of resources that will quickly disperse. You need to get everybody who has a stake in preventing pandemics, which is literally everybody, involved. You need rapid and flexible resource deployment. You need something that we're calling the Pandemic Emergency Facility. Now, I'm not going to go into that. I can talk about this more if the economists in the room want to talk about it. But we have very specific mechanisms where we can raise money on capital markets and we can make it available quickly. The insurance industry, I was just in Davos, and we had for the first time a meeting of global health leaders and the reinsurance industry, the people who insure the insurance companies. This is like Swiss Re, Munich Re. And what they told us was, look, this is a huge risk for us. And we can create instruments, whether there be bonds, they're talking about pandemic bonds, we've never had a pandemic bond before, or insurance instruments, and the cost, if it's an insurance instrument, the cost of the premium would be dependent on the quality and adequacy of the response and preparedness. So the people in the room, we had kind of this, all of us had this sort of eureka moment. You mean that the private sector, because it actually does have a huge stake in whether or not we have an adequate response, might help us discipline and improve the response capacity of even the poorest countries.